1, 2, 3.
All right.
Wait for it to appear. Do.
Wait for it to appear on my beans.
Pretty much.
Um, come on. Come
Oh,
on, media.
looks like we're good.
All right. Cool.
Did it check in the media yet?
It has not checked in the media yet, but
All right. Well,
it'll
worst
catch
case,
up.
just ping it. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening and welcome to the 13th View Podcast, the briefing room. This is episode 27, Terminal Lance. I'm Captain Takeda Hideyoshi, Company Commander.
I am Captain Dubs, the commander of Tuma.
I am Ensign White. I am the SMCO of EMC.
I'm Gary Sergeant Yogi. I'm the Senior Enlisted Advisor. Gunnery Sergeant Ace, AEA, Admin Enlisted Advisor.
Lance Corporal Boonshi, Apollo Platoon Radio Operator.
Lance Corporal Ray, 22 FTO.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to the show tonight, guys. We don't normally have two guys on, but we were able to finish out those surveys from 2 weeks ago, and we're able to get through a lot of answers. So figured why not just hit another one up before the next GWI comes up with two guys instead of one. So that being said, how are y'all tonight, Boonchi and Ray?
So glad to have my my booty question finally answered.
Yeah,
Been fucking waiting for this.
I waited for you to get on so that we could answer it with you here.
Yeah. Dubs withheld it until he knew. Yeah. Ray?
Pretty alright.
Yeah.
Living the dream. Definitely ready for some of these questions.
Living the dream or a nightmare?
Living the dream. Another day in paradise, you know? Take your
Yeah.
pick.
Another day on the shitter. But fair enough. And that's good to hear. In terms of general updates, at least on the side for the rest of the unit here, unit did a recent little voted tally on the stagger animation, whether it should stay or not. It is very much going to stay in its full active capability. There'll probably be a debate later on, either tonight or tomorrow, about it should be at 100% or 50%, so we'll see about it. But it looks like it was pretty close between keeping the mod or just applying it to the AI. There's a pretty good back and forth on it in the 13th chat, so that was good to hear. In terms of other updates, keep up the recruitment, do what you can. S3 has been working very hard. We've got a new map and an update to the campaign coming soon once we get through with Jeju Island. So just be on the lookout for it and be ready to update all of your gear. It'll be a good time. That's really all I've got. Any updates from Tuma?
We've got some new F-18 skins that will be making an appearance. We have two different skins that were made for the F-18. We have a black and red combat skin, so that'll be used during ops and combat operations and stuff like that. And then we have a ceremonial skin that will be brought out for GWI awards night, and then obviously the main driving force behind having a ceremonial skin is for every August when we do Oddman's ceremony. So we'll have a new ceremony skin for that. Right now it's applied to the F-18. I'm gonna talk to the guys and see if we can keep the skin the same but apply it to the F-16. F-16 was his favorite plane, so I'll see if we can get them to at least apply the skin to the F-16, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, let's see. We have some personnel changes coming up, working on getting some people moved up. Probably here in the next week or so, get them ready for GWI, or if time allows, or time doesn't allow, I should say, down the road. We'll have some personnel changes coming around with ranks. Other than that, we have the new the Chinook has been reskinned, so now that's in full use. We tested all of the lifting capabilities of it. Havoc, all you guys there, we can carry every single one of your vehicles. We tested it all the way up to an Abrams. The Chinook will carry an Abrams like it's nobody's business, so we're good on that front. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got from the Tuma side of things.
Why anything for the corpsman?
Not much. We're just gonna be finishing up the recertifications of all of Meki for their medical stuff. But that's it.
Okay. And just real quick, AA, SEA, y'all have anything for the unit? If not, you're good.
Nope.
Okay. So with that being said, Dubs, let's go ahead and kick it away for... Well, I'm sure there's no more survey questions, so what questions do we have for Boonchi and Ray in terms of to be answered?
Let's get we'll get at least their input on a couple of these questions. I mean, we already answered them last week, but let's see here. So Boonchi and Ray. We'll go down this list here for a little bit. Let's start with this one. So, who would win in a fight? 100 randomly selected healthy men, or one fully grown healthy gorilla?
Gorillas are kind of shit at fighting. Easily go to the man. To the men.
All right, Boonchi.
Fucking even 5 could take one.
Boonchi's got the men
They have
going.
weapons. Do they have weapons, or is it just barefisted?
Let's go.
Bare fist.
Let's go bare fist. You guys have bare fists?
All right. I do. I mean, that's what it means to be an American. Is the right to arm bears. You know. So
If four
I definitely-
Americans can take on 1,000-pound grizzly and win, they can take on a fucking 600-pound gorilla.
Real.
Bro, humans used to take down mammoths
With sticks.
They use
Right.
weapon Ace.
with weapons. Yeah, but with like little sticks.
Little sticks.
We can take down a
It's
gorilla.
still a weapon.
Anyways,
my great grandfather killed a mammoth with it.
we got bare fists. Alex, no, Alex gets it. Alex, yeah, you're here, buddy. I got you. I knew somebody would get it.
Meow.
He's my Smitty. He's my Smitty guy.
Smitty with a quitty.
All right. Boonchi Ray. Is water wet?
Alright, boat fucker, is water wet?
Oh shit.
And there's
There
only
is a
calling
correct
him.
answer to
and
this.
there's only
There
one
is-
correct answer.
Yeah, this isn't like ambiguous. Like there is a right answer.
Oh, don't worry, no matter which way Ray answers, I will bully him for this.
My child is yelling at me. What do you want?
Water's wet.
No, the fuck it's not. Get out of here. Water is not wet. It just makes things wet.
Your child is objectively more correct than you, Dubs.
She's not.
It's
No.
Don't make your mac
Water
and cheese.
is wet.
Don't make your mac
No.
and cheese.
Water is not wet.
things wet.
Nope. You're incorrect.
Water is not wet.
Water is wet. When you stick your hand in the fucking water, do
Would
you
it be
say,
wet?
wow,
No, your hand is not
wow,
wet.
look how dry this water is. The only
It would
time
have to be
water can be dry if it's dehydrated.
Then it isn't water.
It isn't water. If you dehydrate water, you take away the hydration. It's no longer wet. It no longer makes things wet. Google, is water wet?
Don't listen to
Water
Google.
itself
It's set
is
up by
not
all the media.
wet. A
And other
liquid's
things I
ability
can't
to
say on
maintain
here.
contact with a solid surface, meaning that water in and of itself cannot be wet, but it can make other things wet.
me when I say inflammatory shit to get the captains yelling.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't yelling.
No,
Don't
I
you worry,
was, though.
Bubba.
I still
You-
my favorite thing. Speaking about captains, because plural. My favorite thing is whenever I help Boonchi with something, he's like, "Thanks, white captain." I love that so much.
Hey, I got it from fucking my glorious fucking S6 2IC.
Hell yeah, fucking bandit.
Bandit.
All right.
Damn Filipinos.
All right. So for the two of you two, well, individually, you are trapped in a compound, fighting to the last man. So every man for themselves. What 3 people do you pick from the unit to be in that ring with you, and why?
Okay.
It can be as
Uh.
hard. You can make it as hard as you want or as easy as you want. For example, I picked all 3 prior women of the unit to have the easiest time ever.
Is that a little fucked up? Yeah. Is that hilarious? Yeah.
But remember, you are fighting. It's to the last man. So every man for themselves. You're coming out alive.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
I know what Crow looks like. I could take him in a fight.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Let's see here. I'm definitely gonna take Boonchi here.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think that I could do that. I could do that pretty easily. And then let's see here. And then I'm going to pick Ace here for DEI purposes.
Oh my
DEI
god.
purposes.
Jeez.
Oh,
Alright.
Booger says
Hell no.
DEI in a middle
Wild.
sim unit.
You're not fulfilling them. So
God, every
Absolutely
fucking
wild.
unit needs every fucking good Marine unit needs a good old fucking Rodriguez, don't we, Ace?
yeah, I'm just looking for one.
Sure we are, buddy.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Fucking
I'm Wyatt.
okay. Fucking Crow links simply because I need fucking revenge for what he's done to my DMs.
Oh, okay. Well,
Those memes are horrible.
It's not
They
the
are
memes. It's more so the gay porn. But you know.
huh?
What? What?
And
We need to see what you're sending them.
Oh God, Ace.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
It's for S2 purposes.
And yeah, I'll agree with Ray on Ace for the diversity.
All right.
Okay.
So Boonchi's taking Crow, Lynx, and Ace. All right. Ray's taking Ace. You got 2 more there, bud.
I said Bucci, Ace, and let's see here. Third would be Snipes, because I can ally with Snipes, right? And we take
No.
the other 2, and then we
Nope.
fight at the end. Can't do that.
Nope, it's
Nope.
a free for all.
Every man for
It's a
themselves.
free for all.
Why would you
Oh.
ally with Snipes?
Why not? We fight a
don't
lot
know,
together,
just-
dude. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, but that means he knows how you like work and stuff like that. He knows your moves.
Sure. I mean,
Wait, shit, no.
yeah.
No.
I still think it's a good idea. I'll still take Snipes.
Actually, I'm gonna drop fucking Ace simply for a Shogun. He's the old one, right?
Shogun is grandpa.
Dude will fucking have a heart attack before he even
There's
gets in the
no
ring.
proof.
Easy dub.
We have no proof that he's even old.
I'd be forgetting he even exists sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna do Tacey. We know he's old.
Jeez.
That's crazy. But I'll
Okay,
keep
I'll be
Hey,
honest. Some of those old guys would probably whip y'all's ass.
Yeah, ever heard of dad strength?
Fucking E3's got the fucking
yeah.
Logan Paul fighting matchups.
I've never heard
Yeah.
of Grandpa's strength though, bro. All right, there's a difference.
So I will say,
I mean, I've seen
I
an
will
old
say
ass
that-
man beat the shit out of a young dude with all of his testosterone. It don't matter. Some of them old people can fucking fight.
I will say this: us old people grew up differently than you guys did.
I'm glad that he admits it.
Oh
so he
yeah,
can't
school
be
is
mad
uphill
anymore.
both ways. Head ass.
Cheese, Dad.
Mac and cheese. What the
I
fuck?
have mac and cheese.
Can you get me 2 bottles?
Tell your cool kid that she's demoted.
So let me go get your
I will, but I would like to.
water.
Can you get me 2 bottles of water?
Dad,
please?
I'm hungry. No,
Promote the cool
podcasting
kid
right
to
now.
kind of okay kid.
Yeah, demote her to an okay kid, not a cool kid.
Will next week.
Mid kid.
Mid kid.
Who
Demoted
was
to
it?
bullied.
Who was it last podcast that picked me and I just laughed? Was it you, Cap? Or was it soccer?
Soccer? I think
No,
in a,
Was there a
in the
guest?
free-for-all?
I thought it was Cap. Like the Cap was like,
So I chose you, Dubs. The second question that I came up with.
I
Are we
don't
talking
remember.
about the free-for-all?
Yeah.
Oh no, I picked the chicks. Remember?
Oh, what was it? What was your second question, White?
This is one better.
Uh,
Money.
one-on-one. both
Oh,
in
who
your
do you think
prime.
is your
Oh.
even match?
Oh, even
Yeah.
match in our prime, even match. That's right. That's right. That was it. That
No,
was the
that's
one.
the wrong fucking choice. You say the wrong shit while shit talking him, you're gonna get your ass fucking split open.
split open.
That's crazy.
I think I chose soccer.
Yeah, you chose soccer. I chose Dubs
Oh, yeah.
and somebody else.
I'm gonna climb that tree.
Crazy. All right.
Kind of fucking lose either way. You win, and you're suddenly racially motivated, and you're in prison, Cap.
Yikes.
I'm cool. I'm native. Stolen land or something.
Something. Look at that casino.
Yeah. Pay my tax dollars.
He's gonna corner the prison gambling market.
Cap, I'll send you.
That's
a cou-
right.
Cap, I'll send you a couple bucks here in a couple weeks. The concert I'm going to is at a casino.
No fucking way. It's at least 8% off the top. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
Of the total of what I paid on the tickets, right?
Yeah.
The A-firm. Let me just do that math real quick. All right. Here's a question that I didn't ask the group last podcast. Where do you see the unit in the next year and beyond?
Bottom up.
So
Right.
Ray.
Next year, I would say probably definitely have way more members at this point in time. You get established even more every single year, right? And probably doing some cool shit with boats, you know? Honestly, I've been wanting some boats here recently. We've been killing a lot of shit.
Here we
But-
go.
I need a couple of them in my life every now and again, sprinkled in somewhere, right?
Come on, man. Cap needs his fucking content. Keep yapping.
Ray, if you want boats, join a Navy, Milsim.
We'll give you some ribs.
Fucking
Perfect.
one GWI he doesn't show up to. It's a fucking rib race.
Real dude.
You see,
That's
now
right.
we're talking.
That's
Now we're
right.
talking.
Last GWI, you weren't there. We did a boat race.
I would have won.
That race went
I
on
would've-
for a lot longer than it should have. We grossly misunderestimated how fast those boats actually went.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking slow.
Damn. Bucci, what you got? Where do you see the unit in the next year plus?
Honestly, unsure. Hopefully, some growth. I mean, I haven't been here for very long, but it feels like we peaked with the end of Tanoa. At least for the fucking 2025 calendar year so far. Hopefully bigger, because I want fucking Erebus back so I can go back to fucking yapping about tanks with the fucking tankers, but... it's fucking... Bohemia keeps saying Arma 4 are one more fucking year away, so who knows at this point.
as of this moment, it's still 2027, so hasn't been changed.
Oh, fair enough.
Yogi.
Overall hopeful.
Oh, go ahead.
Overall hopeful, but but we probably are gonna lose some membership going into Arma 4's release.
Hopefully, like,
Thank God for S8.
hopefully with like, hopefully with like what they're doing with Reforger, with it supposedly being quote unquote the test bed for like the engine for it or whatever else, in the community leaders and mod makers, that everything just kind of translates from one to the other. Yogi, what you got?
Say a question again.
Where do you see the unit
Oh.
in the next year plus?
Honestly, I have absolutely zero idea for where this will go. I'll tell you where I want. I want to see the unit, with a full platoon and a proper platoon staff, but that's about it. Just keeping the ops interesting, making sure they're a little different each or every couple of weeks, so we're not growing too stagnant. That's about it.
Ace?
Kind of the same thing with Yogi. Platoon grown. I just want a lot more infantry guys. That's what I want. I want a lot of infantry dudes. People wanting, and actually people who join and want to do leadership, like come in like, I want to be a squad leader, like determination, instead of just like, oh yeah, I guess I'll be a leader or whatever, or just kind of getting shoveled into it. So that's what I'm looking forward to. A lot of more motivated, dedicated members.
White?
I would just like to see us at least like 75 current active members every week, and ops, stuff like that. And then when Arma 4 happens, I'd like to see us grow a lot.
For me, I mean, yeah, growth. Always want to see more people. I would like to see like something specific. I would like to see us beat our attendance record for an op. So I think, what's our record right now? 57 across all three elements, right? Somewhere around
50.
there.
Fuck.
It's 56.
56.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us beat that record in the next year. I think that'd be pretty sweet to accomplish. Have it be something specific. Thinking of some different ways to do some, ops, kind of throw some variety in there, kind of, scour the workshop and see, what we can drum up for like maps and stuff. Let's see, and then Cap.
Just see the unit push on to the just maintain above 50 people. We've been trying to fill the platoon since the unit was like first created, and with how old Arma is, I'm not really expecting the infantry to ever fill out, just because of how old the game is. People have either recycled through here once or twice. They're on Reforger, or they're all waiting for Arma 4. So my goal is a little simpler, and it's just to survive to Arma 4. That's pretty much it. If we grow, fantastic, but it's been long enough to the point to like we know all of the little niches and percentages and the way people think and who we've gone through in the community. We've literally held over back in February, I'm pretty sure it was like 1,500 BCTs. Yeah, a stupid amount.
Wild.
Shit.
And yeah, I mean, a lot of people can interpret that in a lot of ways. Either it's like it comes back to the whole we're either not hardcore enough or we're too hardcore, or people have their own interpretation of Milsim that we don't agree with. So, or people are shitbags. So, depending on where you sit on the boat, it'll change up
Hey,
how
don't
you perceive it.
disparage our wonderful core of Lance Corporals like that, Cap.
I'm not disparaging anybody. But yeah, my goal is to survive another year and ideally not go below 50 active members, because since the start, I mean, it was 5 to 30, 30 to 40, and then it was 40 to 50, and on average we gain about 10 people per year. The only difference is it seems like life is hitting a lot of people a lot more. So
True.
we've had a lot more retirements, a lot of people joining the military, getting out of the military, ETSing, moving, dealing with jobs, the market. Like, there's a lot of shit that's out of our control. But, you know, some people see the retirements and like, oh, there must be something wrong. And it's like, no, we just literally nothing we can do about it. So
It's the cycle of life.
people get burnt out. They have other things to worry about. There's literally only so much that we can do. Me and Ace joke about, you know, once AI gets good enough, we'll just start getting AI. We'll just have AI play as a person. I'm sure it'll get there at some point.
Be like enlisted.
Pretty much.
Good God, an enlisted style Milsim would be horrific.
Yeah, just abuse across the entire unit. Just abusing their AI. That's all I have. Next.
Cool. All right. All right. Now that Boonchi's here, guess we'll ask this one. Out of the command staff, who has the nicest ass?
Hey!
Fuck's sake. God damn it.
Who?
Who has the nicest ass in command staff?
I know who Ace votes for.
Yep.
I mean,
He
it's
talks
man,
about my
everyone
he
commission.
talks about my ass all the time when I go shit. So
Yeah, because so there's a whole theory with it, but it's because how long you take.
tell your theory to the internet world.
All right, here's my theory. Right, Captain's ass is so fat, right? When he goes to take a shit, it gets stuck in the toilet seat. So he has to wait for his fiance to come and pull him out. Because every time he goes to take a shit, he takes hours to come back.
For a split second there, the Lord censored you.
Real.
Oh damn, I cut out.
For like a split second, but it was just enough to like be funny about it.
Oh.
Run from the Lord.
But yeah, that's my reasoning. And it's
about
only
you?
thing logical.
What about you, Ray? What about you two? Who do you guys think it is?
I mean, the funny answer is Tyler because it makes him embarrassed,
But he's not command staff.
but he's not command staff, so. Fuck, man. Yogi, how big is your ass, man?
What the fuck?
I used to be a runner, so you can.
Yeah, Yogi got
Fucking-
that dumpy.
Got that fucking tight ass bubble butt, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
if you actually answer my fucking DMs once in a while, Pookie the Bear, I wouldn't fucking.
I answer your DMs every single time, except for last time. Well, it's because it's because of what you fucking sent me that I cannot say in this fucking channel, or even on YouTube because TOS.
Now I'm intrigued. Actually, no, I'm not.
That's not too.
What?
Fucking Christ.
No.
I was gonna copy text, but then that incriminates me. I have to get Bunchi's name in this, so I'm like clear. There we go.
Now I'm interested too.
Here
Wow.
you go, Dubs.
Oh, fuck's sake, my already terrible reputation here is crumbling before my eyes.
So you get when you sexualize command staff.
Hey, for legal reasons, it's everyone except you, Ace. I'm not going down like that.
Damn.
Not a minor.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm
At
20.
4:40 in the morning.
Yeah, that
Hey.
that was why I don't answer you.
I gotta see this now.
Jeez,
Oh, fuck's
dude.
sake.
Well, I think.
All right, well,
Wait,
Okay,
Alright.
let's just keep rolling here because the rest
Alright.
of the people watching don't know what we're seeing and we're not showing them. So anyway,
No, we're not. No. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Yogi, who has the nicest fucking ass? Oh, jeez.
It's probably Dubs. You got that? He has that dad ass.
Fuck.
I mean, fuck, I'll take it.
Ace, you did not just whisper dead ass into fucking chat.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, huh? You know what that fucking voice sounds like.
Alright. Well, Ace has a hard on for Cap's ass, so White.
Well, it's not me. I don't fucking know. I'll just go with Cap. Fuck it.
You're the fucking head corpsman. You're not getting nice, close, and personal with them, each up.
Nope. Nope.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
That's why I got underlings. They do that shit.
Oh my god.
Damn.
yeah.
correct term
White's more
is-
of a watcher.
The
He
correct
looks at the
term
pictures
is
they take.
valued subordinates, not underlings.
White in the fucking medical equivalent of the cuck chair. All right.
Bunchy, I'm more of the. I'm more of the.
Damn.
Turn your head and cough.
Oh my goodness. What is going on? I'm gonna say soccer. He's got that like football ass.
Fucking looks good in those tights, huh?
Hell yeah, brother.
I've seen it. I've seen it when he plays.
This motherfucker.
Definitely hot take. I definitely think mine is bigger.
Got some BBL.
Oh, I'm right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not something you want to be right about.
No.
Being right.
Well, not in the context of Ace and his like my fucking booty
Obsession-
origins.
Obsession.
Yeah.
With it.
No, it's a hypothesis. No.
Yeah.
Oh, take it easy, Ace. That's a big word.
No. I mean, yeah. Ace gay. Anyway, next.
What? No.
What?
Yeah, Ace with a
Um,
three-syllable word.
Ace, does your head hurt after saying that word?
No.
Let's see here.
You're like, oh. Next question.
For Bunchi and Ray. For you two, what would you either your own ideas or something that you would like to see happen or implemented? Do you have any ideas for improving unit cohesion and making leadership roles more enjoyable? Why are my children yelling?
Because they're your kids.
What else are they gonna do? What else are they gonna fucking do with their time?
Okay, I'm gonna go yell at
Right.
the kids.
Right, you're in the leadership
Oh.
belt, man. You gonna fucking...
I would say, in some cases, having multiple S shop heads would probably help with the overload, so to speak. And make sure that people don't get burnt out, because they share the load essentially. And obviously that goes by case basis. And then I would say just unit cohesion overall. What t-shirt contests are pretty nice.
This motherfucker.
Lots of machine guns. The bigger the better. Custom skins, shirtless ones. That always helps. And of course, 2mod taking way too many.
What the fuck did I just come back to you saying?
Fucking
Too much
shit.
steals too many objectives.
I can hear the
yeah.
blood pressure rise.
It's just true, man. All right, I've seen you guys take all the objectives. Right, I'm sitting there wondering what I'm supposed to do. Right, I take a CQB training just for the house to be blown up by 2mod. Like why even take the training?
You know how rarely I got bombs on houses.
Well,
Hey Ray,
it's
have you
a matter of
ever
perspective.
wanted to feel like what it's have you ever wanted to feel what it's like to be hit with an R9X?
It sounds like fun.
All right.
You wouldn't even feel it.
It sounds like fun.
At some point
You'd hear like a slight whistle, and then you'd be back to the main menu.
Cap, can I have a free pass?
No.
Can we allot hall passes to Duma?
You know what? I'll take the NJP.
Hey,
Damn
Yogi, if you give a bad grid, who's gonna reprimand you? You're the shop head.
My COC above me.
Oh,
That is some
well,
fantastic logic.
Worth.
Crazy how that works.
Hey, fucking officers don't know how fucking maps work. It's fine.
I don't need a map. I have a GPS.
Well, this is what happens, folks. Try to shut you up when you speak truth to power. Keep fighting against Tumol. Their oppression.
Oh
Fucking
boy.
talking about like 2mod is the problem when fucking Armored is currently kill stealing 2mod's fucking area vehicles.
I like how they got like 2 kills and Tuma got 54 air kills. And Armored is just like, yeah, I guess it's our job now. You know what? We'll start the next stop with no air support for the first 30 minutes and we'll see what happens.
I mean, they're getting cocky because they're yet to be fucking bombed.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We'll let Havoc be AA. We'll let them roleplay AA for an op.
Nice.
Oh, we can't send
Promise.
Tuma up. There's bad weather. Can't. Weather
And
cancel.
letting Armor get fucking mollywopped probably help with infantry running out of things to do.
What?
You mean I might actually get to break down the door? That's great. Wonderful.
Alright. Bunchi, you're next.
I mean, not in a fucking leader's billet, so I don't really have any real thoughts on this. Only real ones I could say would be just something that always needs to be worked on, better communication down the chain specifically. Shit tends to get lost when it gets transferred from higher leadership elements down to squad then to team level. And if the fucking dude on the ground doesn't know why he's doing something, he's gonna not really give a shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, Yogi. Hear that?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wrong Gunny's the issue, Ray.
You want to murder Ray?
Gunny's the issue, but there's 2 of them.
Crazy.
Okay.
50-50 for getting the right fucking Gunny, Ray. Good job. Somehow got the wrong one.
Wild.
All right, next question.
I don't know who asked this one, but apparently, when are Yogi and Ace getting married?
Well,
Fucking
the SCA and AEA are very close brother shops, so I guess Alabama.
fuck. Is that the first thing that the fucking chaplain's gonna do? Marry the two of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we get one. Been debating deleting that role for a hot minute now. It'll be a good time.
Fucking full GWI for the ceremony. Fucking S3 skid up a fucking pretty white dress for Ace.
Well, since you two are married, you need to focus on making some butt babies. We need to fill out the country.
Oh my god.
You need to hurry up and do your part.
Make a bunch of fucking.
I wish that was possible, or else I'd be doing it with all of you.
Oh my god, you're gay.
No, I'm trying to get the unit more members.
Yeah, hurry up, S1. Do your job.
Okay.
Alright,
That's how
fine.
this- make
Ray,
more
bend
kids.
over. Cap, come up behind me. Ray, bend over.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
You know,
How
like
that works.
Thrag from actually spoilers. Never mind.
Cap telling us when to do our fucking jobs when people keep fucking leaving or not responding to recruitment calls.
Yeah, that's when you time down and tell them you're joining this unit.
My favorite is when people join who don't have a mic, like today.
Oh my god. I was expecting to be like, oh, this guy doesn't speak English. Sorry, dude. You're gonna have to get out. No, he couldn't fucking speak at all.
That's wild.
Fucking,
Or the
I don't know which
Kiggy
one was
dude who
worse.
was like, glad to be here, and then left.
Oh, that guy left?
Yeah, he left after saying glad to be here.
I wonder if he was friends with that guy. And after I
No,
told
no,
him,
it's because he said glad to be here, and then you just ignored him for like wanting to do like an interview or some shit.
well, because
No,
he didn't request
Kiggy
it. He was
never-
ready for an
Kiggy
interview.
You could have just said, "Hey, bro, you want to do an interview?" You were already in the channel.
Hey, fucking say your job.
Not how it works. These guys, if these guys can't read simple instructions, they don't belong here.
Do you want your unit to go or not?
First
He's
person
just
today
like,
fucking
I wanted to grow
turtle
under
crawling
my
back like a battered
conditions.
housewife.
The fuck?
I'm gonna beat you like I beat the
I want
hypotheticals.
people who can read and press buttons.
Ace, you're recruiting for a Marine unit. That's fucking impossible.
Nope. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
Fucking one of the three people gotten in so far is genuinely illiterate.
Who?
Fucking Private Newbly.
You know, Major Newbly.
Oh my god.
Major Newbly. Oh, that was a great day.
Jeez.
That was an interesting medical training.
The fucking army let him be the gunner on an Abrams, by the way. This fucking man,
Wild.
who can barely fucking read.
That sounds like army.
Fucking
Yeah, I mean, just
You can't say that.
I know.
Let's see. Now I think that that covers everything that I bookmarked in the survey here. Let me just do a once over.
we are sick. What are you watching for the group goon session?
What?
Oh, we do that at Christmas. Dubs knows.
Yeah.
That fucking clip Yogi showed everyone.
Yeah. I was the centerfold. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Who mumbled
What
like
was
that? What the
that?
hell?
Yeah, what the fuck? Ray,
Yeah, what
knock
the
that
fuck
shit off.
did- What the fuck, Yoshi?
Ah, yes.
Damn.
Ray.
Fucking moan like that, Cap's proving he's got a true fucking dumpy.
I don't know who you're talking about. That was Ray. I had my mic muted.
Do you
I might
know
have
how
to
much?
make
Do you know you have a good ass because how much your fiance pegs it, Yoshi?
What?
What?
What is happening?
What the fuck? Are
No.
I don't know.
I don't know why Boonshi's bringing his fantasies up into this conversation, but it would never be to you.
You brought 2 Lance Corporals into this fucking thing. What do you think was gonna happen?
You know what?
I mean,
Honestly,
I know y'all
fair.
are shitbags, but I expected something better.
All right, so we did a thing on here with regards to coin ops. So we asked for some suggestions how to kind of improve them, considering it had been like I think well over a year or just about a year since we did them previously. Obviously, you know, things kind of got changed up, but kind of things to take for future note. Adding in through Intel by whatever means, but moving into known locations of terrorist cells. There's some stuff in here about again looking at known positions but setting up like actual ambushes, like a combined armed ambush with armored assets, ground infantry, and Tuma. There's some talk about that. More combat. You know, still keeping the element of roleplay, but leadership talks to whomever, some other type of, you know, quote unquote leader in the area, and they provide gainful, actionable intel, which would prompt the infantry to move in and get into engagements, investigations that gets us into more fights. Yep. Another thing with ambushes and convoys. This one here, I was pinned, and we've started to do it for the past couple of weeks. I'm not I don't know how many more are planned, but large scale, full on defensive ops where we're not pushing for land grabs, we're holding what we already have or helping another entity hold what they have. So like how we've been helping the JSDF the past couple of weeks. That was mentioned. And then obviously, you know, with coin ops comes a lot more emphasis on roleplay, which, you know, can either be really easy or really hard to do. It's just dependent on how many Zeuses are on. So we'll keep all that in mind for future coin operations if they come up. That's all the questions. Nothing else there.
Just repeating what Alex is saying, how much is gonna cost him to get an IRL unit flag made?
Oh yeah. Here we go.
I mean, depends on the material.
Oh, Striker, how you doing, bud?
Striker's real?
Striker is real.
Seen that motherfucker at one op.
Yeah, Striker finished moving, or whatever you're doing.
Figure your shit out, brother. Well, you're looking up whatever question you're gonna ask. Ray Bucci, when it comes to questions or concerns that y'all had, and I'm not looking for some witty, gay bullshit, whatever that y'all have been doing for a little bit. Like, genuinely, what is your thought process in terms of the unit's current chain of command? Is there hurdles or ladders where there shouldn't be? What is like? Yeah, I'm super open-ended with this in terms of it could be admin, it could be billets. What do you think are areas that need dire improvement or moderate improvement? From the way that y'all have interacted, y'all are pretty sparsed out through the current company and who you've interacted with. Y'all are fairly known amongst the rest of the company, so from your perspective, what do you think are areas that need like the most improvement specifically in regards to like unit structure and unit capabilities and cohesion? Ray then Bunchi.
When it comes to like leadership, I feel like a lot of people are, they do their job just fine for the most part. I still believe having two of everything is always a good thing, right? It gets people more invested. It has, there's room to move upward, right? If people want to. And then secondly, making that pipeline a lot easier, which we've done quite a bit of, by getting a lot of people instructor qualified. As for the units, I know this is gonna sound crazy. However, having having more surveys and like a reward for doing them or something of that nature, if that's like an easy thing to track, and be like, here you go, you get to use like this list of guns, right? Something that only happens like every month or so, 2 months, just little things people can aspire to, and kind of force engagement, getting positive or negative feedback, quicker, right? Which makes it more actionable. So, yeah, I'd recommend that, and I still think it's on a good path. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
So
My only rebuttal to, not rebuttal, my only comment on,
counterpoint.
yeah, the only thing that comes with like trying to come up with some sort of, because S8 has had like conversations about incentives and involving people and getting merch out or something like that. We've talked about shirts, we talked about hoodies. Tyler even has like fucking lasered coins, just a few of them. But everything's just so expensive when it comes to like the physical stuff. And I would love that. And S8 just currently monthly, S8 doesn't make enough monetarily to do it, right? Which at some point I would love to do. But then you also run into like, if these guys mark, this is actually a lot to respond to. So when it comes to the surveys, we couldn't track who's putting the surveys in because they're all anonymous. It is anonymous. When Dubs puts it to anonymous, he has no idea who is submitting what, which is kind of the whole point of them being anonymous, so people can voice their actual opinion and not be like scared to say anything, right? So we really couldn't do that unless we had a separate survey where it was tracked what they said, but then the incentives are guns, which is already incentivized through Force Recon. Either you go to the Force Recon or you donate at least $25 to the unit once a month, right? So there wouldn't really be much else for us to like start putting onto that weapons waitlist anyway, unless we started getting really goofy about it. And then you get into the era of like, people who just type one word, which we've had plenty of people do. They'll say one word in every single box. Yes, no, yes, no. So, does that factor into them, receiving that as well? And then I guess my other big thing too is like, I understand what your point is in terms of like there should be 2 staff heads, but it's negated because the assistants, like S4A, S2A, like people who have the A, they are another staff head. That's why they're called assistants. Like the shop isn't supposed to be run and done by one singular person. They're the staff head to help manage it. They're not the staff head to do everything. So if you have 8 people in a shop and you have one dude doing it, those 7 other people are wrong. And I'm not saying this to like correct you. I'm saying this to anyone who watches this in the future to just like put that out there that that is not how this works whatsoever. Like everyone is in that shop because they're a leader and because they're supposed to contribute something else besides their, you know, responsibilities and rank that they hold, but also to like the admin of the unit as to the group. Because like, let's face it, there's some ranks and billets where like there's people who don't do shit and they might be a sergeant or a staff sergeant or a gunnery sergeant or whatever. And that's not calling people out. I'm just saying that there are definitely billets in the unit and ranks that don't do anything. That's why we have the staff shops also involved with you holding the rank of an NCO. Nothing's given, always earned, right? So that's just kind of my little quip about that. Just, I know what you're meaning with like 2 staff heads, but it's answered in the assistants.
Fair enough. Makes plenty of sense.
My thing is more
Yeah.
surveys. I can only think of so many questions to ask.
It's just like a standard set, you know? Like, how you think things are going? What would you like to see? You know, how is, you know, communication between so and so, you know, stuff like that. And it just, like I said, it gets more actionable data faster, right? Now, granted, you know, surveys was just like a, you know, suggestion, right?
Mhm.
There might be other ways to do that, you know.
Like some kind of anonymous tip box or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
We're doing them quarterly. By the time if someone has an idea, then fucking doesn't write it down, fucking forgets it by the time survey comes around.
You know what? Let me look into something real quick. Because I'm in another Discord server that allows anonymous posting. I don't know if it's a Discord thing or if they have like a bot or something, in their server that allows for anonymous posting. Let me look into that real fast while you guys continue.
Well, yeah, write that down, look into it. Ray, did you have anything else?
Well, that's everything. Primarily, my point was getting more engagement from you know, the lower enlisted by asking them and all that good stuff. And, you know, figuring out a way to do that.
Okay.
That's it.
Boonchi, what you got?
Sorry, what was the specifics of it again? The specifics of the question?
What have you as an individual seen through your, no matter how long or short time here, however you perceive it, what do you find to be some of the greatest or most moderate hurdles for unit membership or unit leadership? And what ways do you think we could go about trying to fix or adapt to that, to the change needed to help fix the possibility of the issues that relate to what you think you know, have interacted with? You've been in the unit long enough, right? So
Yeah. Leadership
what do you think?
Leadership seems fine just purely on the fucking sunk cost fallacy. If you're gonna go through it, you're less likely to fucking leave because how much you put into it. At least it seems that way. Okay, fuck you too, Alex. Saying that shit in the fucking chat.
Anyways.
Personally, I feel like that, I mean, just on the more admin side of that, some fucking shop reform, some shop reform in general is fucking due, and also people actually doing shit in their shops would be helpful.
What do you mean?
Just mostly from what I've just heard in general, fucking scuttlebutt around the fucking unit, mostly regarding S4 in particular. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I fucking know, because I fucking don't. I'm just, if that shit is getting down to the fucking if I'm able to hear this shit before I had access to staff chat, then something's a fucking problem there.
Well, I had a conversation with Kai and S4 the other day and stuff, so we're getting shit organized and get going again.
All right,
As you can see with the new kit check system.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
Assumedly, these things also take time to review, so
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, fucking thoughts I've had for fucking quite a while.
yeah.
I'm rambling because I don't know how to say what I want to say.
No, you're fine. I think the issue really stems from a lot of people, a lot of people's interpretations when it comes to like the chain of command and the 13th and like everything's run is, the lower enlisted tend to see like the issues firsthand because they interact with it more than the people in the command team, which makes total sense. That's just how communication works, right? So by the time we hear about it and by the time we go about trying to fix it and change it and figure out what's going on, it's already been like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, obviously depending on the gravity of the situation. But then it takes 1 to 2 weeks more of trying to implement appropriate changes because we don't want to be unfair to the people that they're also complaining about, because all unit members are held to that same standard, right?
Oh yeah, no, for
So,
sure.
so like, it looks like we're not, to some people it looks like we're not trying to do anything, and we do fuck ton.
I mean,
but
hasty change is going to cause more problems down the line.
Yeah, and we've learned that mistake before.
All too well.
Yeah.
I guess the big thing is having appropriate leadership skills from the E3s to E5s, like those ranks in those billet areas. You're not supposed to be a part of like the gossip and the nonsense. You're supposed to help like quell the issue, and if the issue's big enough, you push it up or you come directly to command and try to address it, not wait until it gets overblown. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying, generally speaking, that's how information clogs are like a big fascie when it comes to shit like this, because everyone has their cliques, everybody has their groups. There's no way that we could ever like the 13th is the 13th, and if some other unit came around, we'd be like, yeah, fuck you, this is the 13th. But then in the 13th, there's the smaller cliques inside of it, and that's just human nature, you know.
Fucking friend groups of people joining, friend groups just formed in the thing, fucking individual fire teams getting cliquey.
Yeah. It's the character of being able to hold each other accountable in those instances that helps us out. So we're not dealing with a bunch of frustrated and pissed off people, because you shouldn't be worried about that when it comes time to do your training and to do your op stuff. Like, you're here to have fun at the end of the day. And if people are stressing over shit that they, have no control over other than just passing the word along.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I just bring it up because
don't overstress it.
I'm just bringing this up because I was still hearing this shit when I was a private in Blackjack. So
yeah. And I agree. It's definitely something to always like address as well, And again, I'm not saying this like as a thing to you or to Ray. I'm speaking generally because this is also something the unit can watch. That's why I say it the way I do. It's just like, hey, don't was it like loose lips sink ships kind of thing? Not the same concept, but it's more so of like, don't freak out, because we are doing the best on our end to try to fix things.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess the perfect example would be like, 2 PFCs are dealing with someone in a shop who they think is a piece of shit. Well, we can't just kick that guy out because you think he's a piece of shit because he got his way in there through hard work and through, getting involved, right? Mm-hmm. We also have to do our due diligence to make sure we're not just kicking out some dude because maybe those 2 PFCs are douchebags or shitbags, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, no,
can't please everybody.
Definitely Definitely not gonna fucking
And-
sink the whole unit trying to.
Yep. Trust me. Well aware of that one. But long story short, like I said, it's being addressed. We're looking into it. The fix was placed, and hopefully those little like kit check boxes will streamline the entire thing for S4 and get it rolling again. Because admittedly, I think for the last month, I don't think there was a single kit check. Maybe even longer.
I mean, I do know I texted fucking Kai to kit check Ace and Yogi because it'd be funny if they failed.
Valid.
I always kid check my people in Zeus.
It's yeah. When you have Zeus, it's simple. But I guess with that point, what would be something else that you would think of, Kai? Or not
Bunchi.
Kai, but Bunchi. Sorry, we're talking about S4, and he was in my head.
Yeah, fucking. Personally, not really much. I can't really speak to the leadership aspect of it, as I do not have a leadership billet within the 13th. Would say from previous experiences, though, semi-regularly swapping roles between leads and an assistants for the actual combat arm of it could help to negate certain what's the word?
Oversight.
Burnout. Yeah. Because
Switching the squad leaders, switching the team leaders out, kind of every other op type thing.
I do know that is part of the reason which led to a series of incidences revolving in me leaving a previous unit. Complete fucking burnout.
Mm-hmm. I guess the numbers are kind of perfect for the infantry then, because I've seen Charlie lead, I've seen Tyler lead, I've seen excuse me,
Bless you.
Venom. So
Yeah.
As unideal as that is, it kind of does work out, hopefully in the favor of like avoiding burnout as much as possible.
I mean, yeah, so back in coins, someone managed to drag Cunningham out of his fucking commander's hatch to lead ground.
Hmm. I do think it's interesting because I've also heard the exact opposite point from some people who like, if I'm a team leader, I just want a team lead, and that's all I want to do. You know, like they're
I mean, certainly a
viciously
case-by-case
devoted.
basis.
Yeah, and it's definitely situational, which is like it's such a bitch in Milsim because almost everything is a situational kind of deal, no matter what it is, whether it's billets, it's ranks, it's leadership, upholding the standard, whatever you want to call it. It's like it's always situational depending on who and what it is.
I mean, the final real thing I had was I genuinely think ops need to be harder for the 13th. Like,
Oh man, when we make the ops hard, whew, the amount of
Yeah.
fucking almost quitting is insane.
I'll be honest. All we have to do right now is just fix the medical settings.
partially that because I tank on average 3 to 4 headshots in op without even going down. So
Yeah, I think we fix the medical settings to something that's more realistic, and then ops should get harder on their own just because of that.
partially that, yeah. I mean, I did also ask Crow to push a mod recommendation up S3's chat for overhauling the AI because I am very familiar with lambs and I know its limitations, especially when Zeusing with lambs.
Oh my god, Zeusing with lambs is a fucking bitch.
I love telling them to go 20 feet in front of them and they walk backwards.
I mean, assault module helps great with that, but
It doesn't do it.
It doesn't do it.
yeah,
Lambs overrides
I know. No, like the lamb's assault module. I mean,
Yeah. If you hit Lamb's assault, like if you change their
But-
if you like right click and they have their movement marker, but you change that from move to task assault, they'll assault.
But the
Nah.
issue is lamb's
Well, that's
assault
what
makes
we
them
did
drop their
last
guns
up.
and run.
And yeah, and we did that last time and it still didn't work because the way
Yeah.
lambs, that hill, that defolated like swamp area on that first objective from last stop, lambs will tell the AI to not go over the hill and to crest over to the right or left, either along the
Yeah.
beach or like behind the mountain, which is like tactically smart, but it's not what I want them to fucking do. You know?
The issue
So-
with lambs in general is that it's mostly a at least in my personal experience, it works better as a tool for scripted missions and Eden stuff. Especially
Yeah.
defense. Most of its modules work a lot better when the AI is defending. It's just hard to make the AI attack in Arma. And
Damn it, yeah.
I put through a request for at least S3 and S5 to look over NR6 HAL
Yeah,
via proxy.
I just found it.
It's there.
I'm gonna reply down just to get vision on it again.
I had Soccer look into it. He hasn't gotten back yet, so
Yeah.
either he forgot or he just needs to be reminded. So we'll look over it again.
It's very fucking complicated and does not lend itself towards Zeusing entirely well, but it kind of takes away the need to Zeus because it has a fucking AI script to do all that stuff for you, including spawning in units when necessary if you have certain things set to certain keywords and triggers.
Oh, you sound like a Eden mission maker.
I am an Eden mission maker, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. That's probably why we said no to it then, because I don't do nothing through Eden. I let S3 handle Eden stuff, like mission setup, base making, like things like that. I don't do mission building off of Eden because I like to be very interactive as a Zeus.
Yeah, I mean, you can be, definitely do both, but you're missing out on a lot of the features Arma has by limiting yourself to just Zeus.
Eden is a. I mean, I've
It's
messed
another
around.
horse.
I've messed around with it here and there, like with Zeus Qual and all that other stuff and whatnot. But yeah, Eden is a whole. It's a whole beast in its own right.
And yeah, take 15 minutes to learn triggers, you'll discover some fucking crazy shit that you can do.
Between everything else that I do, I really don't want to either. I don't have
That's
any
valid.
drive to learn Eden when I have all
That's
these other things that I worry about on a daily basis.
Sounds like Boonchi wants to join us 3.
Burnout.
Man, if I hadn't just started fucking school, definitely would consider it.
That's fair.
Likely story.
All right. So we're gonna wrap this up here with one final question. Well, I guess technically 2 times 5, but does anybody in the command team have questions for Ray or Boonchi?
No.
I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
All right. Ray or Boonchi, do y'all have a question that you guys want to ask the command team from anybody?
Not really, no. Just reply to my fucking DMs, Yogi. It's hurtful.
Damn, that's crazy. Yogi, is that frat?
What?
Fraternization.
Are you banging the fucking E7, banging the thick E3?
I think it is.
No.
Hang on. I gotta find the meme now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, with that being said, Dubs, spin the wheel.
Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second. What in the hell?
Promote above peers. Pussy.
Come on, Yogi. As my direct COC, you need to make yourself a lot more accessible.
That just sounded gay.
And ignoring your subordinates is not good leadership.
All right, everybody, take a look at the wheel. Start your guesses.
Let's go bottom up. Ray, who's your pick on the wheel? Who's it gonna land on?
Hold on, switching screens. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with.
Seeing
gonna go
Holden's
with
name on the
Venom.
wheel made me sad.
I'm gonna go with Venom. That'll be hilarious.
Venom. All right. Bunchu, you got. You going to bed? Okay.
God, the one person I really want to see on here is can't. So
Holiday.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one's gonna hurt.
Just go give him a kiss.
Fucking kiss him on his thick lips. All right.
What?
Let's go to Horizon
Oh.
because I'd love to hear that guy say more than 5 words and up.
Damn.
Haven't we had Horizon before?
I think he got picked, but he couldn't make it. Or
Oh, that's
something.
true. Don't worry. We'll pick him every time.
He's.
And then we'll do it randomly on a Friday. Come here.
Like sexually harass a Brit. What's he gonna do to stop you? Stab you?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. With his
Alright.
butter knife.
All right, Yogi.
What, Yogi?
Let me look at the actual wheel here. It says what on.
Yeah, come on.
Look at the wheel.
We've got Venom and Horizon so far picked. You gotta get Chang out of there. He's a little quitter.
Yeah, you gotta take Tyler out of there as well.
Tyler, why?
And because he's already
He's
been
already
on
done it.
here. Same with Munchi.
Listen, man, I can only update
And
this
Ray.
so much.
And Napavanic.
And
I'd still like to see Reed on here. Although I know he's in the middle of fucking nowhere right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he's demoted.
I swear Rock's on that too.
Yeah. Suck it, Rock. Can't even single Goku joke.
Get Panda on here.
Panda? Alright.
Yeah, fuck you, Panda.
Ace.
Bandit.
Alright.
If
White.
you can make it.
Oh, Bandito.
Let's go with Veebs.
We always gotta pick him. At least until he gets on here. Lemon. Same with Lemon. Until he gets on here. It's up to you.
What about you,
Yoshi.
Doug?
I said Lemon. Lemoyne.
I'm gonna go with Nubly.
Nubly? Yeah, alright. Let's just go ahead and.
Yeah, Nubly is on probation, so
Yeah, I'm
He's
gonna
stick
pick
around.
Nubly.
Him and Reva are gonna stick around because if they don't, I will kill him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you better give him a big spanky.
well, if they show up this weekend, they'll come up to a vote. Oh, speaking of which, holy shit. Did I fail as an S1 head? I
Yeah.
sure did. God damn it. Alright, I'll do that after this.
Yeah, I remind you every op, you
Yeah.
shitbag.
No, the after vote.
No, every op. No,
No, I didn't confirm the vote.
no, every op.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, who are you picking? Nubly
I
sounds good.
spit.
Spin the wheel.
Hit that crayon.
Be fucking peak if Nubly
Oh,
just
no.
Knives.
That guy sucks.
No.
Absolute just dickhead. Just
It-
damn it! Just throw a
I
fit
would
over
have,
it.
dude. I would have had to have fucking beat it if it was Nubly, dog. Fucking.
Mean beat it.
Come here, Boone. You're gonna get pegged.
Huh?
who are we going to do for backup?
Hold on a second. You gotta
Hold
notify him
on.
first.
Ah,
Alright,
y'all
spin
better
back
start
up.
getting on your people about ribbons. That is coming up quick.
I think Soccer and I are gonna sit down and do it next week.
Oh, Venom. Ray got one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you laughing like that, motherfucker?
Dude, he's gonna
Bro.
fucking kiss him, bro.
That's just so funny.
Speaking of Rubens, Yoki, if I can have literally everyone, I'll stop sexually harassing you in your DMs.
Huh?
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
No. Oh.
What are you doing to me?
Until Crow gets the sharp class going, I'm not gonna stop.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note.
Oh yeah. He's gonna bust.
Okay. Well, the podcast isn't over yet.
Yeah, calm down, fucking Ray.
Whoa. Whoa.
You gotta have a little decorum here, guy. I know you're an E3 and all, but come on.
Jeez.
He's literally in Comanche. What do you expect?
Yeah, fair enough. Bunch of fucking wildlings.
I honestly believe that in about a year, Comanche specifically will look a lot like Lord of the Flies.
What the fuck does that even supposed to mean?
It
Like,
looks
what
like
do you
that
mean?
right now.
We're gonna be essentially wearing nothing but our underwear and war paint out here killing people like fucking savages.
Okay.
All right. We have Snipes and Venom. Congratulations, you guys are cooked. 2 weeks from now. As of this moment, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, watch all the other videos. We have a fuck ton of cool ones. Giggity goo.
Our new in this month or this quarter in the 13th is out as of yesterday.
Yeah, go like it. Go love it. Go kiss it.
Go watch Yogi get blown up again by a rocket to the face.
Again.
Yeah.
Again and again
Part
and
20.
again.
And harass Yogi and Boone.
No, from me.
And Boone.
And Boonchi.
With that
Sounds
being
good.
said,
Fucking harass me, I swear to God. You're
welcome
getting
to
touched.
Chili's Rock Hill Eat Babies.
Boonchi
especially
J-Tac when?
Boone's.
As soon as I have the time to fucking go through my my prep board.
Hey, fella.
Allahu Akbar.
Alright, we'll talk to y'all later. Go mark your fucking attendance. We'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, American cheese.
Okay, beans.